Who is the richest family in England, if someone were to ask you? It is possible that a larger number of people than a majority will unconsciously take the royal family's name. However, that is not correct. There is another family that is the richest and quietly owns half of London. What do Buckingham Palace, Liverpool One, and Dubai have in common? Hint, it's not the weather. Who are the real kings and queens of London? You can write your thoughts below in the comment box. If you guess right, you have a chance to win a meet and greet with the Queen of England. Now, let's get into the video. In 1066, England was under the rule of Anglo-Saxons King Harold Godwinson, last ruler of Anglo-Saxons before the very famous Norman conquest happened. The Norman conquest was being led by William the Conqueror, Gilbert le Grosvenor, whose name sounds French as the Normans originated in France, was also in William's army. The reason for mentioning this name is that it will be significant to the discussion of today's topic. As the family we are going to tell you about today in this video is the Grosvenor family, which is the descendant of Gilbert le Grosvenor. Since this family's history covers over 1,000 years, I'm going to separate it into two time periods so you can understand it better. After successful Norman conquest, between 1066 to 1677, the family expanded its landholdings, wealth, and status over the next 600 years. In the early 1440s, they built a home in Eton, Cheshire. In the 1580s, they made investments in coal, stone, and lead mines in Denbighshire and Flintshire. And in the 1640s, they saw their money run out while helping the king in the English Civil War. But then 1677 arrived, providing the Grosvenor family both a foundation and an expanse of land that helped them building the foundation of what they are today. When a wealthy Cheshire landowner named Sir Thomas Grosvenor married Mary Davies, a London heiress of 12 years old. Her inheritance included 500 acres of swampy land close to the River Thames, which were developed into the aristocratic neighborhoods of Pimlico, Belgravia, and Mayfair. As a result of their union, the Grosvenors became one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Britain. Over the years that followed, Grosvenor developed those estates and used the knowledge and expertise he gained to expand farther overseas, forming one of the few worldwide property companies in the world. In the 18th century, London began to grow rapidly. The district was first developed by Grosvenor in 1720, and the wide, straight street grid he designed has largely survived to this day. Mayfair, which has Grosvenor Square, London's second-largest garden square after Lincoln's Inn at its center, is known for its charming design, superb building construction, and easy access to the royal parks and Court of St. James. Taken together, they elevated Mayfair to a prominent position as the preferred residential area in the city. 19th century, following the end of the Napoleonic War in 1815, was the year when Grosvenors did something which marked their name in gold. They came up with the idea of developing metropolitan cities on the same 500 acres land. On the bank of Thames, they developed the valuable metropolitan estates of Mayfair, Belgravia, and Pimlico in London. The Grosvenors hired Thomas Cubitt, a master builder, to design and construct elegant squares and terraces that attracted the aristocracy and gentry of London. Buckingham Palace, Westminster Cathedral, Tate Britain, Chelsea Barracks, the famous Orange Gastropub, and many more in the queue. These are some famous landmarks built by Grosvenors in Belgravia and Pimlico. If you are on a London tour, there is a high possibility that you have been spending half of your tour standing on the Grosvenors' property. Even royal family doesn't own such vast property. When I say property, it doesn't only denote how much money, but piece of land. The universe of Grosvenor's endless success day and night remained unchanged even after the 19th century passed. The 20th century was a new period, and everything was new, except for Grosvenor's long-standing success tendency. The strong people's success, which had previously been limited to their own nation, is now being showcased on an international platform. The famous 42 acres Liverpool One project in Liverpool, UK, is one of the magnificent examples of modern architecture is $1 million property owned by Grosvenors. Some of their international projects: Waterstone Apartment Homes, a 432-unit community in Silicon Valley, San Jose, California, United States. There are more than a dozen of such projects Grosvenors have done in the USA. The Rise, a luxury apartment building and shopping mall in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Haninge Centrum and Väsby Centrum, a shopping mall in Stockholm, Sweden. Rue de la République, a community and shopping district in Lyon, France. The Westminster Terrace, a 59 floors luxury apartment building in Hong Kong. Parkside Plaza, a shopping mall in Shanghai, China. The Westminster Roppongi, a luxury apartment building in Tokyo, Japan. What started in 1677 with 500 acres of land, later owning half of the nation's property, is a lesson to be learned from Grosvenors. They had enough to stop, but nothing stopped them. Hello, viewers. I hope you liked this video. I tried to cover the topic in a concise manner. A like for this effort is must. Kindly hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates. Share it until it reaches Buckingham Palace. Thank you. Take care until we meet again.